everybody.
Oh, I was a little too far away.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna elevate that a little bit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hold on.
Hi.
Don't mind me.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
It's Dan and Amy from the Runny Drink Podcast at runnydrink.net. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday.
Ooh, Thursday
Night Live. This is normally our Wednesday night beer chat. However, we're doing it on Thursday because we had advanced screening tickets to go see The Batman.
Well, that's like the Christian Bale thing. The Christian
Rachel.
Bale.
Yeah.
The Batman. I can't do it. It's not
no,
me. See,
Danny
Danny
like
is very unhappy about it. It's very unhappy about my imitation, right?
Oh, guys. Hello, everybody. Please say hello. Drop a comment. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking tonight, if anything.
Indeed.
We are going to be showing a little product off, and we're going to be having some tasty beverage that's not beer or wine or liquor tonight. And we're going to tell you all about why in a little bit. And I see that we have our first international guest. That'd be Rhonda Lee.
Yay! Cheers!
Classing up this joint.
Sarah is also classing up the joint here on YouTube.
Joining us over here on the tubes and coming over from our chat that we had last hour.
We had a great chat
on the gram.
The gram. He calls it the gram,
as the cool kids say.
The gram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I think everybody knew what I meant.
Yes.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm sharing this real quick.
I thought I was about to sneeze. Sorry. Thank you for muting.
I tried.
I didn't mean to blow your ears away. But
I think I got most of it.
Yeah. So tonight we are drinking infused water. From a gift from that. Thank you, Darlene. She said, bless me. Sorry about that. I don't know. We're drinking from a gift that we got from our Runcation Nation in the basket that you all sent us, that Jessica delivered to our home in June.
Yes.
When we celebrated our podcast anniversary, and we have a big one coming up in June.
Yes, and everybody was trying to do what they could to help me out too, because around that time I lost my sister. So thank you all. You all are amazing.
And one of the gifts that we got was the Savvy Outdoors Infuser water bottle, which has a middle section where you can put fruit and or like spices, like mint leaves, or basil, or something like that, and fruit. And we have cherry in here.
I was going to say that might be the one time that I would say it is okay to say no to the cilantro.
I don't see. Yeah, maybe don't infuse the water with cilantro. Or has anybody tried that? And can you report on it?
I'm a cilantro fan, and I'm thinking that would not be good.
I mean, like, what would you put with it?
I can't.
Did you hear him?
I can't even imagine that. Like, I like cilantro a lot. I don't like it that much.
I like it on rice. I like it. Speaking of like savory rice dishes, I like it with fajitas.
Oh yeah.
Or burritos, or
but
things like that.
I've joked before, about how
there's some people who think it tastes like soap,
and that's actually that's a genetic thing.
Yeah.
And, I always joke and say that there's only one correct answer, and that's yes, cilantro is great. But no,
but it's not for everybody.
It is not. Absolutely not. Right down to the genetic level. It is not for some people.
I like cilantro, but not sure about water. Yeah, I don't think that cilantro infused water.
Well, it's like I've said, parsley, cilantro, a little bit goes a long way. Nobody wants a salad made out of those things.
Parsley. Ew.
So right there with you.
I can't do parsley.
So the cherries were looking good at the store.
Black cherries.
So we've got, a fridge full of fresh veggies and fruits and all that fun stuff. So it's nice to be able to do that and kind of create your own infused creations. And we're diehards for, those do-it-yourself soda machines. The like SodaStream.
Darlene says it's a big no, cilantro.
Yeah, it for some people it's a bridge too far.
It's a bridge too far. That's just too much. No cilantro in water or anything, apparently.
Cilantro, no.
Cilantro. Yes. Cilantro. No.
But yeah,
Ah,
guys,
guys.
like I said, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking. We are, like I said, it's normally a beer chat tonight. We are not having beer. As we explained
No.
on the Instagram chat a little bit ago, we in fact are not having beer for quite some time. At least
But don't worry.
new beers. We've got some beer reviews and things
Oh, yeah.
recorded, but there's a reason, there's method to this madness.
We don't worry. We have a lot that we have pre-recorded or pre-done.
Yeah.
Done.
We worked ahead.
And we worked ahead because we're having, no more beverages for you ahead of bedtime. I understand this. And it's very smart,
It is.
Brenda. I'll be having non-alcoholic beverages, lots of coffee and tea for the next 75 days.
Yeah, we're back on doing 75 hard challenge. We talked about this a little bit on the last hour.
Look, it's covering my head.
You know, part of what we do, you know, we talk about running, eating, and drinking, of course, and you know, we do train really hard. When we get into a training cycle, we train hard, and we eat clean, and we do all the things that you should do when training. But coming off of the holidays and everything else, we found ourselves in a slump.
Struggling through races like around the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say. And right after.
Well, yeah, this was a particularly difficult holiday season for us. So, you know, it was, you know, stress eating and, you know, all that. Plus, you know, like when you find yourself having a hard time with motivation in one area, it can permeate and it can affect other things.
Yeah.
So, you know, deciding to kind of use this as an opportunity to kind of do a reset is really nice.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that the way we're setting it up now that we've done 75 hard once before, we kind of have an idea of what we should do and what we can do. Yeah. And the way we set this up is we actually are doing the whole food, plant-based eating 6 days a week. Truthfully, 7 days a week, plant-based.
Yeah.
And we will allow ourselves, if we have a meal, a meal with meat or dairy or whatever, for the coverage of the show, we're allowed to do that. Yeah. So that's not considered a cheat meal.
Yeah.
And then anything outside of that is considered a cheat meal.
Yeah.
Big no-no. Then you'd have to start over.
Right.
So because, you know, it's kind of hard to review food if you can't eat it or taste it. Mouse ears and magic. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Or ma'am, or both. How are you guys?
Hope you're well. And what are you drinking tonight? And eating?
Or are you working?
Yeah. Like, we're living vicariously through Susie right now because she's headed to Raglan Road. Hello.
We should get her to live stream for us.
Yeah.
We're doing it for the show. That's exactly right.
Doing it for the show.
That's exactly right. And I know that you guys, Mouse Ears and Magic, is going through a rebrand over on their podcast. They're doing Wake Up Disney is the new hotness over there. And I've been watching a lot of the content on TikTok. You guys are killing it, loving it.
We need to be on TikTok. I know.
Well, you got other stuff going on, I'm learning. So, you know.
Well, yes.
And we're going to talk about that some too, I suppose.
Sure.
And Trip is over here in.
How are you?
In the tubes.
And what's new? And what are you drinking this
evening?
Lady. We're having water. Black cherry infused water.
I have never been to Raglan Road. Oh my gosh. Raglan Road at Disney Springs for us is one of the most consistently good restaurant experiences that we have really anywhere.
Mm.
I think we
Oh
have
my
had
God.
one meal that I think each of us has had one meal out of the years we've been going
Oh my goodness.
where I can go, that one was not up to par. But other than that, and if we had made a point of saying, hey, we're not typically the ones who will send everything back. Like if it's bad enough, I will.
Yeah.
Amy won't. But
Yeah.
I mean, other than that one meal,
Mhm.
honestly, they are so consistently good. And for us to have only had one meal that didn't meet expectations in all the times we've been, that they're really batting, 900.
And we had 2 new dishes with a member of the Runcation Nation that we have in the can that we can recap for people, actually, from a February visit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah. So what does he say? TikTok is weird.
After being stuck at 600, got a huge push thanks to Pop. Yeah, there was a little controversy about staying at Pop Century. Yeah,
Ooh.
and one of his commenters was talking about how, why would you stay at Pop when for $50 more you could go to a moderate or upgrade? I guess Pop's not considered a moderate; it's considered a
Value.
Mhm. And James just took him to task, which was great. I mean, he did it in a very cool way.
Oh,
But there's
tell me more.
There's definitely everything James laid out about, the things you can get there, the tie-dye ice cream, the shopping experience there. I think personally the theming there is just through the roof cool.
Yeah, I love all that.
Really, really cool.
And if you are a child of the 80s or 90s or the 70s, if you are a child of a specific generation, you could be immersed in it there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And be really happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Trip is going to have a Revolution beer called Fist City.
Interesting.
Okay.
Fist City.
I have to check that one out. Everything Josh sent us brought us from Revolution has been absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. Really good stuff. Well, you know what, Rhonda,
what is
you're not wrong. She's like, I usually want to go to Homecoming or Morimoto's.
Do you know how hard it is to get into Homecoming lately? Oof.
Well, you know a guy.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to use that for any old time.
Ring, ring. Hello. Art.
I'm not. I'm going to use that because he'll block me.
We would never abuse that kind of a contact for
no.
We want to get into your restaurant.
I want him to run a race with us and then celebrate with us. That's
the goal.
That's what I would call
that's
him.
Hashtag life goals there.
Yeah. It says that Fist City is a Chicago pale ale. Alcohol by volume is 5.5%. Bitterness is 45 IBUs. Availability year round. Fist City is Chicago pale ale that flashes with citrusy hops and crackles with a light, crisp bitterness. It's the perfect sidekick to a relaxing, fun, or refreshing finish line at the end of a long day. And always a wonderful match to any of our city's famous dishes. Chicago deep dish pizza.
I'm thinking
Chicago hot dog.
Chicago dog. I think a good crisp like a Pilsner or ale with just a little bit of bitterness on the end with a good dog. Oh, that's a great way to go.
The local favorite emphasizes the Statue of the Republic, a gilded statue in Jackson Park built to commemorate the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition. And it's the foundation of the City Series. Classic styles for any session, proudly brewed only in Chicago.
Only in Chicago. Well, I'll tell you what, every beer in that collection thus far, have we gotten through all of them? I think we might have one more left in there that we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
That brewery, I mean, if that's indicative of what they do, like across their line,
great stuff.
I would love, like, if you decide you're going to run the Chicago, since you've deferred, then you could find me there. Meet me there after your race. Let me know how it went.
You're not going to cheer me
Of
on.
course I would.
What is wrong with you?
And then I'm going to go to Revolution. Then I'll meet you at the end. Or I could be along the race course with beers from Revolution. Oh, there you go. Okay. And Josh is saying, good morning, Vietnam. Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Welcome.
JoJo's here too.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, please say hi. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking. Pop has theming for every age. They really do. Last time we stayed there, we were in the 50s area. We were literally in a room on like the third floor behind the jukebox, the gigantic, like 4-story, 5-story jukebox.
Trona. And it was fun.
It was really very cool and conveniently located. Oh, that was the other thing. He's like, and you're on the Skyliner line.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of your moderate resorts for $50 more gets you very isolated and away from good, quick transportation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good points. Good points.
So,
yeah, true. We're right there with
Revolution. You. Yay. JoJo has arrived and John Schroeder's here.
John Schroeder and JoJo. Excellent.
We're with our people. This is great.
JoJo's eating cookie butter.
I'm sorry. Now you have to clarify. Are we talking about, what are we talking about?
I don't know how many companies make cookie butter other than, you know.
We can't say it out loud, but we've had
Why can't you say it?
Can we say Biscoff?
Why can't you?
I don't know. Are we going to get muted?
Why would we get muted for saying Biscoff?
I don't know.
No. They're not a sponsor of the show, but
they could be.
We do enjoy a Biscoff cookie. Just saying.
And we also
their cookie butter is ridiculous. We can't actually. That is absolutely something we cannot keep in the house. Period.
We've tried.
Cannot happen.
Tried.
Same with Nutella. And Nutella, I love Nutella. The worst thing you could ever do is read the back of a Nutella jar.
Why is it bad for you to read the back of it?
Because you want to believe that you're eating something that's healthy. You want to believe that. You can't after you read the back of the jar. But it's so good.
Okay, but
it's so good.
Now,
hold on. I'm working my way down here. Okay. You read ahead.
I just can't read it from this far away. Still.
Yep. John's asking where Josh is at, and let's see here. Oh, wait. Although as much as a pop, hubby will only stay at
Port Orleans French Quarter.
Oh! I was like, what is POFQ? Oh, okay.
I got it.
Gotcha.
I got it.
I love Port Orleans.
Oh my gosh.
Again,
so great.
What a hidden gem.
We just want to be in Louisiana with Dawn.
Oh yeah.
That's what we want.
Yeah. We have got to find a race out there and do it.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's. We still have yet to set foot in Trader Joe's yet.
So that's the butter she's having.
And you're saying that that's better.
Uh-huh. She said it's way better. It's way better.
I'll take those over a firm nanner. Well, I'll tell you, if bananas are underripe, they're not good. Just saying.
Well, they have to be at the perfect ripeness. If they're overly ripe, then they're no good and they deserve to be in banana bread.
Yes. Yeah. Overripe you can still work with. Underripe, it starts to taste like the tree. You get this like grassy flavor in the banana, which I'm not a fan of.
It has to be perfect.
Nothing wrong with oatmeal. Look at John.
Ooh,
John's coming at us with some, look at that self-control and discipline
oatmeal,
there.
Yeah.
Loving that.
All right. What toppings do you have on your
JoJo
oatmeal?
says self-control is difficult. Yeah. I'm not normally a sweets person, but I will tell you, if that Biscoff butter's in the house or if Nutella's in the house, that is perfectly acceptable to walk by, get a spoon, and then just eat the spoon. Not the whole spoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, JoJo. The jar I was specifically referring to is the Nutella jar. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's uh, it's it's so good,
Oh,
but
I'm
also
trying to catch up here.
so
Hold on.
bad. I love it. I love Nutella, but I think that I love the Biscoff butter better. Neither one are sponsors, but they could be, and I would say I love them both.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, it's an
Yeah.
indulgent snack,
Oh,
but you want to believe you're eating something. It's like, it's not that bad in calories.
oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it
Listen
is.
to him. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it is. Totally is.
Yeah.
But so good.
Mhm. So,
Oh,
What is
JoJo needs Louisiana. Don't go without us.
yeah.
Don't go without us.
Let
We
us
have
where
absolutely.
what she's doing, but she's doing Louisiana sometime, isn't she?
She still needs it, she says.
Well, where is she going to do it?
I still want to do that one. There's that race out there, that sugar Canefield Classic or whatever.
And the medal
And the
is
medal
like
is a machete.
yeah.
And I want to see the look on the TSA's face when they x-ray my bag and there's a freaking machete in the bag. Now, granted, I'm not putting that in the carry-on, clearly. However,
No, you're checking the bag.
I'm going to check the bag, but
check the bag.
but I always have to walk my bag over to TSA anyway when we travel. So they're going to x-ray it and there's going to be like jaws hitting the floor when they see that. JoJo, you're not a fan of Nutella.
Cookie butter.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this combination of words. I don't know what that means. That makes no sense to me at all.
Maybe not of a hazelnut flavor. Maybe she's not a fan of hazelnut. Disney people.
Oh, no. Okay. James is talking about nobody wants to use the acronym for alien swirling saucers at Disney.
No, of
I'll
course
do you
not.
one better. There's a beer over in the Norse area by Elsa, by what used to be the Maelstrom at Epcot.
It's now a Frozen ride.
And it's ass beer. It's AAS.
But we haven't had it.
No.
I'm
pretty sure I'm mispronouncing it.
And we're not having
It's a Norse beer.
For a long time.
Or it's from like one of the Nordic countries.
Mm-hmm.
But when you just read you would just read it ass beer now. So we still have to try it.
Yeah.
Find that beer so that people don't think I'm crazy.
Okay. You catch up on the chatting.
I'm catching up. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Underripe is the only way my cat will eat it. Now, okay, it's funny that you'd say that. Underripe, I will actually, our dogs are so weird. They will eat fruit, they will eat vegetables. Underripe bananas, they will both turn their nose up to, or they'll take the piece, and this is even worse. They'll walk over to a segment of the carpet and then drop it on the carpet after it's gotten all like gooey.
Are we talking about what the dogs do?
With the bananas? Yeah.
Nasty.
They are so freaking picky.
It's nasty.
About that.
Ugh.
3 teaspoons and I'm done.
Or for what? For which one?
I say for which one? For the TJs or for the oh, you said you don't like Nutella. Can't have Nutella in the house. Yeah, thank you. See, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Try the TJ butter better.
It's Trader Joe's.
We've got to go. I think we'll have to live stream.
We'll have to live stream when we finally set foot in Trader Joe's.
And Maria Miller is in the chat.
Yay, Maria!
You've never had Nutella?
Look at the pillow.
She's never had Nutella.
She's never had Nutella.
Look, I think it's phenomenal for pancakes. I love it in if I'm having gelato or ice cream, it makes a great topping for that. But it's you're sharing the photo with me. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
There you go. It's all for you. I don't know. I did share it.
Did you share it to your...
I try to airdrop it, but that's okay. Here. I can
prove this beer exists. I canceled because it was too cold for me. Oh, the one that was in Louisiana.
Oh.
I'm catching up.
So then how is she going to make it?
Josh might actually hit me onto something here. Josh, JoJo's podcast should be why she despises so many popular food and beverages.
And it should be called Stir the Pot.
Stirring the Pot with JoJo.
Yeah. We could get to work on some artwork for you.
That is funny.
Yeah. Like, she has very strong opinions about some foods and beverages.
Oh,
so.
James, you absolutely should do a video report for us if you're going.
The end of March, I think.
Did you text me that photo?
I texted.
Okay. Did you text yourself the photo?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I am trying.
Got it. Okay. Here we go. That does not look correct. There we go. I got it now.
You got it?
Yep. I got it.
All right.
All right.
Technology.
I know, right? When it works, it's awesome. I just want people to see that I am not making this up. And I know that they must absolutely get so sick of the same half-drunk nitwits making the exact same joke.
But look.
Every day.
Pronounce it according to the parentheses now. That's what I want you to do.
According to the parentheses. I can't see it from up there.
Here, I zoomed in.
Pronounced oos. Aus.
Aus. Aus. Is
Whatever.
that a Norway accent? Is that Norwegian?
It must be.
No. Aus. I can't.
So it's a real thing.
Look, they have something called Einstock.
It's not okay. Finding this beer is not evidence that I'm not crazy. This is a true statement.
But we have it. So.
But I wasn't making it up. We know that at least.
No. At least now we know. And they have this the white ale and toasted porter, which sounds delightful. Well, anyway. Sorry. We can't have it.
And Maria's never had Nutella.
She's never had Nutella.
Does the beer taste like ass? I don't know.
How did you pronounce it?
Aus.
Aus.
Yeah.
Aus. Well, okay. Okay, if you save it, then will it pronounce?
JoJo's like, hey now, but I do like the hashtag. Yeah.
Oh. And that was the one that was from Stephanie. I couldn't share it. Hey now. What did she say hey now about?
About Josh's suggestion for a podcast topic.
Oh.
That's pretty funny.
I like it.
Oh, I like this too here. Your race, your pace, which could be running or life in general. I like it. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, get with us. We happen to have a podcast production company. Okay, I want to show you all this. I know Amy showed you the actual device. If you are interested in this is way too bright, so hold on. But if you guys are looking for like a infuser for, creating flavored water, this
was a gift from you all.
Pretty awesome. And I know, this was part of the crate that you guys sent. This thing's great.
Yes. I like it.
Easy to use. There's no real difficulty with cleanup on this. So we get a 300 vibe from how I said ass. Yeah. Like a mouse, a moose, and an ass like that. Maybe yeah, sure.
What?
I'm making it up as I go along. Look,
we don't
Maria,
know.
I could easily mutilate 3 languages in one sitting. Not a problem.
I can too.
Absolutely. It's actually my superpower.
Yeah. So,
and that includes English, by the way.
Well, I can mutilate lots of language. I can't pronounce some hops that are in beer, but I won't have to worry about that for a while.
Well, I do think that they just make up names sometimes with these hops. We hear hops every now and then. I'm like, when did that become a thing? I think like one guy has like a hop bush in his backyard and like he just named it.
I don't know. Are they copyrighted?
Some of them probably are trademarked or patented.
Yeah. That's what
I'm sorry, patented, because some of them are probably GMO'd and depending.
genetically modified.
Not in like the evil corporation way, just in like the, selective breeding type thing.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you pick the ones you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I totally get
Yeah.
it. Yes.
But yeah. So anyway,
I mean,
I can't, I am.
did you try some?
No, I haven't actually had a
You have
chance.
to try some.
Okay. So
Cherry
that
infused
color,
water.
yeah, that color is 100% from the cherries right there.
Yes, Josh. That episode where you gave us the basket was one for the ages.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's very good. And yes, it was.
We love it. I don't know if we'll be able to live up to it. We have to start thinking now. It's March. Before you know it, it will be June and it will be our 5th anniversary.
Well, I know like for the 5th anniversary, we're going to be doing some refreshment of like, some of the intro stuff and,
Are we?
yes.
Okay.
Just like you gave me homework in the last hour. Yeah. We'll have some refreshment of the show intro. I like our music. I think that we keep the music.
I like our music. We haven't asked.
You have no
people.
idea. You have no idea how long it took us
Oh
to
my
pick
gosh.
music.
It was like hours. It was really hours.
It was.
Oh my. And I can still hear our video intro too.
Yes.
In my head when I think about our first year. But I don't know.
I don't know. Cape Cod in September. We've never been to Cape Cod. We haven't been up to that area of the country at all for the show.
We have not.
And we are both very big fans of some of the regional cuisine up there. So, yeah. Maybe. Zuma, Cape Cod.
It's a women's race, I think.
Let me know how it goes.
The women need a designated driver.
Oh, I see how it is. Again, craft services to the rescue.
He's a driver. He's craft services. He's IT. He's everything.
Yeah.
And he seriously is everything to me. So, yeah.
Now, that's Zuma, not to be confused with Zumba.
Right.
Okay. We were at a Zumba conference once.
We were.
Not on purpose.
We
were staying in the same hotel.
Of tassels.
There were tassels everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
All over that hotel.
Oh, yeah. Trip. Lobster roll.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm so happy that Susie said she would do the Key West half in 2023 because I want a lobster roll from DJ's Clam Shack so badly.
Something tells me that we may find our way down to the Keys this summer just so that we can, once we come off of the 75 hard, just to get down there and have some DJ's Clam Shack, have some Mexican from Amigos.
Oh God, the fried avocado taco. Yes. Just do it.
In 2023, that one is February or
no, it's January.
Oh, this is January one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, January.
Yeah.
Did we not put it on the website?
Not yet,
okay.
Because it hasn't turned 2023.
No, but well.
Okay, I can update it. Jeez. Lobster rolls.
Darlene is in the chat.
Darlene,
hey,
lobster rolls for the win.
Now, okay, all right. We had some like back and forth controversies that we were talking about. Jokingly in the last hour, we were talking about things like Coke versus Pepsi. We were talking about sparkling water versus still. When it comes to your lobster rolls, how do you like them? Do you prefer warm with drawn butter, or do you prefer chilled, tossed in like a mayonnaise-based dressing?
I can tell you how I would like it, but maybe we should wait for them to report. Do you know the Zuma Run has a pop-up just like we do?
Oh, well, we got to just rediscuss the pop-up over here too.
I'm sorry. So, yeah. Is everybody reporting about your lobster roll? Like, see, it's the Zuma Cape Cod.
Oh, I'm allowed to run. Okay, good. Good.
Is he?
She's checking it out, and she says it's for women, but men can run too. It's kind of like the princess half.
Okay. But he could still be our designated driver, right?
Absolutely. I do that.
You could have, you
Ooh.
can have drinks. We can.
Jojo says
we can
warm
Uber.
is the only way.
Warm is the way.
That's the New England way. Warm with butter. Rhonda Lee.
And I love it.
Rhonda Lee is coming to my rescue here because I love them both.
I love them both too.
I tend to default to the chilled, and I think the reason for that though is typically when we are getting it like down in the Keys,
Yeah.
we're down there and everybody sees the pictures of Key West like, oh, it's so beautiful.
Mm.
It is. The flip side of that coin though is that most of the year it is just tropical hot. And you're down there, you're on Duval Street.
It is very
you're
warm.
wanting that sandwich, and the chilled is just so wonderful in that hot environment.
Well, DJ's Clam Shack, they do the chilled right.
They
don't overdo the accoutrement.
No, and that I think is the hard part is if you have too much mayo in your salad.
Yeah.
It gets gross.
What? It's.
I'm seeing some votes for the warm with butter, and again, Mobster Lobster, one of our favorite food trucks here.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I like it both ways. I really love DJ's Clam Shack. They're doing it right. But I also like the warm lobster roll, the Connecticut style, like Darlene's talking about.
Mm-hmm. But and Rhonda Lee, I'm the same way. If you're just having lobster, yeah, warm with milk.
Yeah. If it's not in a roll, that is the way. Now I want lobster.
There used to be a restaurant when I was growing up. We drive over from Tampa and over in St. Pete Beach, and there was this place, and I cannot remember to save my life, and it's okay because they're gone now. But they had like brown paper that they would lay down on the table, and it was all fresh seafood in the area. But they had their lobster roll was not really a lobster roll. It was a lobster sandwich. And it was this monster of a bun, like a pretzel roll type bun, or this huge bun. And they put, and I'm not even kidding, they did like a half-pound lobster tail. And that's half-pound of meat, not half-pound,
with the shell.
With the shell and all that. No. Just half-pound of lobster meat on that thing. And it was a big tail, like a big tail. Boom. Really good. But it's just kind of funny, like that wouldn't necessarily be the tenderest lobster you would ever have. But it was a whole lot of lobster.
Maybe not. I don't know. I like the warm lobster. You're our people too. Cold just tastes more rubbery. It can. It depends on the cook on it.
It does.
And then it depends on, just how soon after the cook is it mixed and served or chilled and mixed and served.
And see, this Darlene's saying too much mayo.
Yeah, it was no bueno. It's true.
That's how I get with. I am so, and you're just as bad.
I know.
Picky on crab cakes.
I am, because there are so many places who cut corners that we don't, because we don't ever do a bad review. We don't review them on a show.
No,
we just don't. It's all filler. It's all like breadcrumb and mushy. And,
and if or they'll use basically like canned crab meat to do it. They're not using lump or jumbo lump. And it is
shameful.
That's not good. And there are a lot of down here in Florida, especially when you've got a lot of places that are almost doing like fast seafood, where basically everything's fried.
Yeah.
They'll throw a crab cake on the menu, and a lot of times you'll end up with a crab cake like that. And that tends to not be a dish that we're really known for down here.
I don't know. crab cakes.
So we're very selective. Like Florida restaurants, like we've only got a couple here that we could recommend for crab cakes.
Which one would you recommend?
Locally, Blue Dog.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that it's like stone crab season and we've already reviewed their stone crab on the show.
And stone crabs are a whole different animal. Those are blue crabs are what we typically get down here for crab cakes. But yeah, the stone crab season, which is those are great. And we'll do stone crab some nights and
so good.
Ridiculous.
Oh.
And I also Sarah, you've never had lobster. Interesting.
No it's almost salty lobster season for Rhonda Lee. And Sarah, you've never had lobster. Are you generally not a seafood person? Like, or shellfish?
I always try
allergy.
I've talked to some people who haven't had it before. And I'm like, the closest thing I could say is it's kind of like in between scallops and shrimp.
Oh yeah,
it's more the consistency of a cooked shrimp, but it's more of that mild sweetness of a scallop.
And I would say if it's done right, if it's cooked right, then it's the softer. It's not like a hard shrimp cocktail type texture.
And don't even get me started on that's the other thing. When you come down to Florida for seafood, you got to be a little picky, talk to locals and find out where there are places that just do not.
It's terrible.
They do one speed for shrimp, and that's boil it and get it out, or fry it and get it out. And I hate rubbery shrimp. Hate it. No excuse for it.
Well.
Oh, and hold on. I'm getting down to Rhonda's question just a second. However, blue crab, I am a huge fan of blue crab because I grew up crabbing right near my house.
Oh my gosh.
And like right off the Gandy Bridge in South Tampa, we would just go out with old Chuck Taylors and roll up our jeans and buckets and go. And with flashlight, and you just step on the crab, grab them by the back fin, throw them in your bucket, and we'd come back with 40 crabs. And go to town. The question I was going to ask, or thing I was going to say, who here, if you haven't had it, or have you had it, how do you feel about soft shell crab?
Oh, that's good.
I am a huge soft shell crab fan.
I love that.
There's nothing to me more fun than ordering a soft shell crab sandwich. That whole thing deep fried and then put on a bun. It looks like a giant deep fried spider sitting on a bun.
It's so good. It's so good.
And then, this is okay. So, Rhonda's question, as I posed
controversial.
Yeah, what is the best part of the lobster? And I know where she's going with this: tail meat or claw meat. I'm going to say claw.
I agree.
I think the claw gives you the tender, more sweet. The tail gives you more meat total. So it's kind of like chicken thighs versus chicken breast.
Well, can't we just have it all?
Well, yeah, ideally. But
yeah. Right? But yeah, I would say the claw meat because it's more akin to like the snow crab that I really love, or a really well-cooked king crab. Well steamed, not properly cooked, not overly cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is salty butter. Well, that is, I'm glad you're branching out and trying some stuff. It really does come down to finding the right place where you're going. So it's like, fortunately you have, resources with like, your certain favorite travel food and drink and running podcasts and locals. And if you're going to a new town and maybe it's one we haven't been to, checking out some of the local foodie groups in those towns is actually a really good resource as well.
Well, and some of the fellow runners they have.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Runcation Nation, you guys are quite knowledgeable, which I love. And I'll tell you what, for making lobster stock, the body, I mean, you throw the whole shell in.
So that you could I mean, like we have had some seriously great lobster bisque.
Yes. Oh, Darlene has a Jacksonville question. She's going to be there next month and wants good seafood while in Jacksonville.
I don't know that we've had
I don't know that we did a seafood restaurant while we were there.
No.
We will get that information. Make a note to check in with our doctors in residence in Jacksonville.
Mhm.
That'd be Mike and Andy Sharp from the Bouncy Hunters, a group that raises all that money and
Mhm.
does such great things for the Donna Foundation. We will check in with them. We can also check in with Babs since we're going to
Oh,
be up there
yeah.
this weekend anyway,
Mm,
and we will find out for you.
we will, but we haven't tried seafood up there.
No,
That's shocking
I know.
because we've had like great burger. Well, next week when we talk about the half marathon at the Donna weekend, we will have seafood in a dish. It just will not be a seafood
Strictly seafood
restaurant.
dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So we'll get the skinny and let you know.
We will. We'll get you some recommendations, and they've never steered us wrong.
No,
So
it's been awesome.
nice. Again, we love having locals that we can lean on.
Oh, maybe we
And
should ask them.
Maria, that's the thing. I love the spectacle of soft shell crab. I love, it's creepy, and the
Maria does not
flavor.
like it, right?
Yeah.
But you do.
Rhonda loves the knuckle of the lobster. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. That would not be the first one I would assume. Now I'll tell you, if you want to watch a cool video, watch. They do outtakes where it's Master Chef, and it's Gordon Ramsay teaching the contestants how to properly clean a lobster.
Oh,
And it is absolutely a work of art watching him do that. And he lays the entire lobster out. He extracts absolutely every bit of meat from that lobster from every segment of the crustacean and lays the shelled meat out to basically rebuild the shelled lobster. It's pretty cool. And I'm like, wow. So that one's worth Googling or YouTubing later on, when we're gone, when we're in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soft shell crab sandwich.
And listen,
King
crab. I fought hard to find it when we were in Anchorage.
You were on a mission.
Was so ticked
She was
off.
like a woman possessed
Oh
because
my
every time
God.
they were having a shortage up there, and every time we would go to a restaurant, we're sold out. Oh, we're sold out.
And we get it because we know at the time we were going, it was hard to get. And it was hard to get people to get out there and get it.
Oh, I knew what you meant.
You know. So
Trips had it too. Soft shell crab in Baltimore. Yeah, it's a spectacle. And what's funny is you always invariably get somebody in the restaurant looking over going, what is that they're eating? Ooh, I don't know if I could do that.
Mm.
Oh, no. We've had lobster stock.
Yeah. Lobster, like a lobster bisque.
Yeah, I'm saying you've got to,
Really
you've got to,
rich.
for making lobster stock, you got to have the body. I mean, that's where all the flavor is. Oh, wait a minute now.
What is it?
Rhonda Lee is
What?
basically suggesting like food porn here. Lobster poutine made with lobster stock gravy. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? Oh my gosh. That sounds insanely good.
Lobster poutine with brown butter cheese. Lobster poutine on the Food Network.
I've never, I would destroy lobster poutine. Good Lord.
See it?
Oh, I see
There it is. Oh my God. This looks amazing. We need it in our lives. Canada Day lobster poutine. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you get you get that soft shell with the when it's properly done and properly in season, and you're getting that perfectly soft shell on that crab, and then they, cornmeal bread and fry that thing, season it and fry it. It is so good.
So good.
So good. And Josh, it is important to have juicy seafood.
Yes. Oh, lobster poutine. I guess on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, they've had it.
And Rhonda's telling us, Google Chuck Hughes versus Bobby Flay. I guess we'll see it. Okay.
I love Bobby.
Cheryl's in the chat.
Cheryl, how are you? How
Oh.
was the steak?
As long as you're good, that's all that matters. She had an emergency come up.
Well,
that's all we care about.
As long as you're good, and congratulations on the run.
Yeah.
Too. And I hope all is well.
Yeah. Soft shell. Chuck has a restaurant in Montreal. I blew past that one too quickly.
So it's Bobby Flay and
Chuck Hughes. Yeah, soft shell crab can't go wrong there. And down here we get soft shell crab. Usually I want to say it's summertime here for us when we normally get that, and then heading into the fall and winter. No, or do I have that backwards? When does stone crab season start?
I believe it ends in May.
It ends in it's like October to May.
I believe so.
So then I think after that, then you end up getting the soft shell season for us down here. A season. It's it's when they're molting, but you get
from October 15th to May 1st.
You get them. You can get them throughout the year. I mean, they just do. They look for them more here at certain times. But yeah, we get tons of blue crabs here. In fact, the canal right across the street from us, if I were to throw a trap in the water, I would get blue crabs, and that's a freshwater canal. So yeah, they don't care. Although crab traps are just giant, that's just lazy. We'd go out with, like I said, flashlights and just go wading and
get them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you only had to go for an hour, and you'd have 3 or 4 of us with 5-gallon buckets and fill them.
Yeah,
it was
awesome,
insane, absolutely insane. But guys, it is that time.
It is.
We didn't get into it as much in this hour as we did last hour. However, on runeatdrink.net. Oh. Yeah, it's common down here too.
What?
You got to try it, Cheryl. I'm telling you.
What?
Soft shell crab.
Yeah.
Especially on a sandwich. But like we mentioned it last hour, Amy's been playing with runeatdrink.net. Go check out the website. She has a new pop-up. She's going to be doing email blasts and blogs. And no, everybody else's pop-ups on their websites are annoying. Ours are 17 to 22% more enjoyable. Okay. Again, It's science. We don't really understand it.
Okay.
So, but go check that out. We also have a new episode up in the feed. Please give that a listen. We are going to be on the road tomorrow. You might actually get some live stream action from us on the road. We're going to be driving to Jacksonville for the Gate River Run. We're going to be up there this weekend for the first time doing the 15K across all of the bridges in downtown Fort Myers or downtown Jacksonville.
Oh, please.
And pray for us. That's all I'm saying. We don't do any hill work here, so it's going to be a rough one. But we would love it if you guys would tune in for that, send us some words of encouragement and support, and we're going to be covering all that for you guys. We are super excited to try this race out.
And everybody go into Little Rock, have a blast. I hope the weather holds well for you, or it's good or safe. All of the above.
Yeah, fingers crossed. That one, y'all earned, especially those of you who were with us at Donna, y'all earned some good weather at a race
for once.
Yeah. But we will be back with a new episode next Tuesday morning,
and we'll be back on our. You didn't book us any movie tickets for Wednesday.
No. So
I think we're okay for next Wednesday, although Thursday is a great day. Apparently
it could be. So thanks for joining us, guys. runeatdrink.net.
Thanks, Trip.
Check us out, subscribe, listen, and we will talk to you guys very, very soon.
Yeah.
Good night.
Take care. Bye, everybody. Thank you. It was a great night.